All right, guys, I'm out here at the Coulter residence. We are back on the building today. I'll just turn right here where we can see it all. It's 18 to 21 foot high walls. Austin's guys did almost all the forming. My Amish boys are coming over here to assist with the pour today. Once they're here, I won't shoot as much video, but I'm gonna do what I can to get a lot of it because tall wall is it's a pretty doable process. You know, you got to take a lot more time on your bracing, obviously. There's a lot more that goes into it, but you know, you can achieve. You know, we wouldn't do that if there was a story like a floor between it. We would just go to the floor height. There's no real benefit to going all the way up, but this is a building. It's got a light deck roof going on top of it. There's absolutely no reason to have a cold joint in the wall part way up. So yeah, it's pretty slick. It's like 120 yards. We got going at 7 a.m. We'll probably be pouring until after 1. So stay tuned. Like I said, I'm a little gimped. So yeah, it's gonna be a frustrating day for me. I don't get to help much. Maybe make sure the Super P goes into the trucks. We'll talk mix in a minute because that's important on a pour this size. And yeah, exciting day. Okay guys, you see the truck driver here? He's putting super plasticizer in. When we're pouring walls this tall, we want it to be very flowable, but we don't want it to stay flowable all day. We want it to get up to maybe a 6 to a 7 slump while we're placing it, but then we want it back to a 3.5 within the hour. And super plasticizer is the kind of key ingredient to do that. It makes it flowable without adding more water. So it lasts about 45 minutes in the truck, but 45 minutes later you're back to the slump you started at. So they roll in at about a 4. We plasticize it up to close to a 7, place the concrete, and then it's back to a 4, even less hopefully, as it heats up in the wall. We're using a 4,000 PSI 3/8 rock, no fly, straight cement. No calcium or no NCA. Just straight cement to get it to kind of blow up in the wall once it's there. So by the time we're 10 feet, 12 feet up in the wall, that first 3-foot lift ought to be pretty freaking hard, is the goal. Okay, we ran that plasticizer for 7 minutes. Let's see how she looks. Yeah, we're running nice and flowable, even though this was about a 4 when we plasticized it. So this will give us about 45 minutes of this workability, and then it will be you know, back to a 4. We're at this point just topping out the wall. It doesn't matter near as much as it did earlier because we're not going to be putting much pressure on top of this. Hey everybody, we're back over at the Coulter project. I'm here with Austin Mooneyham of Mooneyham Companies. His guys did almost all the forming and pouring. My guys just kind of came in for the glory day of the pour and helped out a little bit. But Austin did a great job. These are 21 foot high walls we poured all at once. Yeah, about 110 yards was it?
110.
110 yards. Is that your biggest single ICF pour today?
Yeah, that's the largest.
I think you
by far the tallest.
By far the tallest. Yeah, I think my pool that won the awards was 108 yards. So I think you broke my personal record yesterday. So, yeah, he did great, and it's kind of nice having a guy. He helped me down in Dolphin Island too with the Alabama pools because he's got guys that will actually travel, unlike my boys who don't like to get out of buggy distance. So. What do you think about this, man? I mean, you use the Zonson Zuckles for like the second time?
Yes, very efficient, very quick. Going that high, there's no other way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the plumb wall stuff's great for speed in a normal setting in a house, but if you want to get up over about 12 feet. This just takes the cake, and
Yes.
I think it makes the wall straighter too with the horizontal whalers. I don't know if you found that to be easier.
Yeah, it was fast and easy.
Fast and easy.
Very quick.
Yeah.
Nice. Good system.
Yeah, it's a great
Totally
system.
good system.
Yeah, Joey and those boys up in Vancouver really do a good job of innovating. So, like I said, I think this thing went really good. Would take about 5 hours, pour it out.
It took about 6.5. We
6.
poured pretty slow. Try to let the bottom set up.
Yeah.
So the pressure.
Yes, that's
blow
one
out
thing.
the bottom.
I mean, I think me and you are of like minds with that, where you'll hear guys, especially guys from the companies, they'll sit there and go, oh, you don't want to pour over 12 or 15 feet, whatever. But they pour dams 200 feet high, guys, without stopping. It's just a matter of managing your mix. And I mean, I think you were using straight cement, 4,000
Yes.
PSI.
And then we used a super plasticizer.
Right.
Take it to a flowability level.
Super P to get it to plasticize up. You're pouring about a 4, and then plasticize into about 6, 6.5.
About a 7, yes.
About a 7. Okay. So yeah. So what we do, guys, we want to get that in there, flowable and liquidy, but we want it to set back up quickly, so we're not stacking a 7 on top of a 7 on top of a 7 and creating a lot of pressure at the bottom. I think you managed that really well because we didn't have really any issues. We had one little bulge by a window and a 110-yard pour. That is absolutely a non-issue. So
Beautiful.
I think it went great. I thank you, Austin. I just wanted to bring this to you guys. Like I said, it's one of the biggest pours we've done, and I think the cool part, obviously we have a little light deck project in the back, but I think this whole roof is going to be light deck. It's not official yet. So you can see those pilasters in the sides. That's for a monster W30 by 128 beam. It's supposed to go in there to break the span of that concrete roof up. So hopefully that's coming next. Well, I don't know if you're hoping. I don't know if you're hoping for that, but I think for the cool factor of content, I hope it happens. So, anyway, we'll be
fun to do.
Yeah, it'll absolutely be fun. We got a lot of cool projects between me and him coming up in the next few months for some really cool content. He's more of a commercial guy, and he's really bringing the ICF into the commercial world. So that's pretty exciting. So, we'll see you guys next time.
Perfect.